Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions, and today we're going to be discussing the exciting news that has just been dropped by Marvel Contest of Champions Strokos, and it is this. The schedule for the 4-year plan that Kabam had. I don't know if you guys remember from the past Comic-Con, I want to say New York Comic-Con, they stated that they had a 4 to 5 year plan, and this is what it will be. And it looks pretty exciting. So here we go, right at the top. The most recent event confirmed is Howard the Duck, the holiday hijinks, which maybe by the time you've seen this is already out or passed, depending on what time and what date you're actually following this video. So the next thing is Act 5, which is kind of scheduled for 2017 or latter part of 2017, depending on where, because it doesn't show where the kind of like a date end is, which I'm assuming the datage is based on the orange, so therefore it's at some point in 2017. Rumor is that the event here is a January event, and those particular characters there are Deadpool, Gwenpool, and Cable. So here's a bit of a closer look at different ones there. Obviously, we're really kind of gaining kind of momentum with new characters, as well as Deadpool related characters. We've got Venompool, we've got Deadpool, we've got Gwenpool, we've got Deadpool X-Force, but it's not really connected any kind of way to this. Obviously you can't have Deadpool X-Force and Deadpool at the same vein unless you're kind of talking about Inner Turmoil or something like that. But the event in particular, I'm hoping is going to be something with regards to like a time traveling event. I doubt that's going to happen, but it's just what could fit in all three characters into one particular event in question. So if they were to do some sort of Deadpool event, it's kind of unusual to have Gwenpool as a kind of a character within the game. Looking at this kind of special here, this holiday special, look, obviously Lady Deadpool is a significant character with the Deadpool corpse. So I don't know where Kabam's angle with this. They always kind of go for the more unusual storylines and unusual characters, which is nice and refreshing. But at the same time, where would they look to position it and place the story in what kind of context? Gwenpool made her first appearance in Secret Wars as cover art, so that's kind of unusual. But there's an interesting tie-in, and that is with Howard the Duck. Obviously, we're getting Howard the Duck. This is when things tie in a little bit better. So this was in 2015, and this was in January 2016. So obviously you can see also a bonus Gwenpool story. So that's the tie in there to Howard the Duck. Her involvement in that story was when she was involved in stealing humanity destroying virus from Black Cat and selling it to Hydra to get money easily. So that's kind of a typical kind of Deadpool Pool-esque thing to do. It's very kind of self-centered until it matters to be more selfless. So I've been trawling through the internet to try and find a link between all three and what could bring them together, and I can't find anything at the moment. So this would be a fresh story, which is nice, something a little bit different. Would be nice to have something that's a bit kind of comic book-esque, but I suppose that someone may cry that it's copyrighted material, whatever they're trying to quote, or maybe the storyline. But that's a shame. Maybe they could get, the idea for the future is maybe get a writer that's interested in giving a story up or writing a story for Marvel Contest of Champions. So we've got this kind of, I don't know, agreement that we can then do stuff like Civil War 2 in the future. You know, who knows? With regards to the design, it's just a standard design. I don't know if I would have been in favour of having Lady Deadpool instead of Gwenpool. But you know, if you want something to happen, it never really happens. So if I could just hope that and pray that Cable is badass as he should be. Now I can't see very much on the right eye. I want to see some damage and some wear and tear. Another thing, guys, I don't know if you've noticed this. They obviously have not decided what they're gonna do with his arm. And why the hell do I say that? Because his left arm is not in shot. So if you guys look, and what's significant with Cable, and I'll put a picture up now, I want to see that left arm. I want to see a badass robotic arm that's able to cause damage. Now, I don't know if I can see just here. I will point with the mouse. Just here. I don't know if it's part of his gun or it's part of a finger. Say, you know, when he's like, say he's holding the gun. So it's got it like this. So behind here with the fingers. can't actually make anything out of that, which is disappointing. But obviously we will have to wait. Maybe we won't be waiting too long, because this is scheduled in apparently for January, according to MCOC Mod via Trocos, sorry, pronounce it correctly. One thing that's really good is seeing Deadpool back in the Marvel Contest of Champions roster, because we haven't really kind of seen him as an arena, because we used to be able to buy into something and then you'd be able to go for a private arena for Deadpool. So this may be more of a public arena, which is a good side and a bad side. Good side is he's back and we probably won't be able to pay for it, so that's good. It's going to be free. It was about 9.6 million to get the champ. This time around it will probably be about 10, maybe pushing up to about 12 or 15 million in order to get the character. It just depends on how many people will actually take it up, and obviously I would probably recommend as well, don't go for the Thursday one, go for the one that starts on the Monday that goes to the Thursday. Monday to Thursday, good. Thursday to the weekend, bad. More people will be off of work, off of school, and they'll be putting in more time during the weekend. Do it on the Monday to the Thursday one if you can. Blast your evenings, do your homework at the weekend, put the kids to bed early and just blast through this. Put in as much as possible, because you have a standard greater chance on the midweek than you do at the weekend. I'm expecting anything from Cable, absolutely anything. Being the son of 2 mutants and getting so many powers to his name, are we going to see any kind of energy release from his eye? You know, what are we going to see? This is exciting. Right, so I've talked as much about those 3 characters as possible. Let's go back to list here. So we've got Guardians 2, so Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Now that's really odd. That character there. Who is that character is the question. Is this going to be one of the characters that maybe Kabam know about that we don't know about? I'm just trying to get an idea. It's because it's such a blurred image. It's very difficult to kind of pinpoint who this person that they've got is. It could even be Sylvester Stallone. You know, we just don't know. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that, because I think in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he is tipped to be in it in some sort of capacity. So imagine if Sylvester Stallone has a character made out of him and he's just going to be in the game. That would be amazing. Imagine that. Spider-Man, obviously, Homecoming is there. PVC. Sounds a bit erotic. We'll come back to that in a minute, because it ties in well with the Punisher TV series, but I don't know if it's something else. So the Punisher TV series is scheduled to be released in 2017. Obviously, that ties into the timeline. Though I don't know if that's Punisher versus something or other, or maybe Punisher versus the contest. So maybe like takes on all comers. I don't know. But to be honest, I didn't actually think this was a C. I thought it was an E. So first, when this is a closer image, like, I can see it being a C, but I thought that it's like in more. When I'm zoomed in more on this this little section, I thought there was another line in there, so it could have been PVE. And if they did PVE, that would be something good. I did talk about the idea of having Sentinels as big bosses and something like that, and maybe having something of like a future fight type thing against one big boss. But I doubt it is. I'm pretty certain it's Punisher versus the contest, because it just ties into when the Punisher is going to be released into a TV series. So, rounding off the final aspects of what's coming on in the next few years, obviously we've got Ragnarok for Thor 3. It says Thor 2 there, which confused me. I was just looking at it. No, it's Ragnarok, so it's Thor 3. And this could be the event where we see Angela finally come in. We could also see potentially, well, no, we will see a Planet Hulk version, or a kind of a battle-hardened type version of the Hulk, like a warrior type Hulk. With all his armor, which is going to be amazing to see. Hopefully we get a World War Hulk or a Planet Hulk event, because it seems like it is building in that kind of direction. We have so many Hulk variants in the game, and there's a great chance to do it or do something similar, even if it's for a mini event. Black Panther event is going to be really good. I expect that they'll probably put out a new character, a new set of characters, in order to kind of coincide with this going forward. Maybe something that would be more of an origin story would be really decent. So hopefully that something like that could come about, because I really like the origins of it. I'm actually reading him at the moment. So I really and strongly recommend to get the new Black Panther. I've got one. I've got two here. This was a fantastic read, and the writer, which is I'm sorry if I pronounce this incorrectly, but Tahishishi Coates. Tanishishi Coates. Sorry if I got that wrong. And moving forward to Infinity Wars, obviously something major is going to come in that. Returning Thanos, hopefully, as the big boss man. We've then got Ant-Man 2, and I hope that this is the time, and you guys shout out this as much as possible. You want Wasp. Hopefully we get Wasp in there. I'm hoping for another variant on Ant-Man. Maybe the classic version of the Ant-Man would be great. And then we finish off with Captain Marvel, starting off the 2019, which is going to be great. We're going to hopefully see that new suit. That looks pretty amazing. Obviously, we do have Captain Marvel in the game, but I think that they'll probably change the outfit somewhat. Hopefully, it's not so much of a reskin. Or maybe they'll take the old Captain... It would be better if they took the old Captain Marvel and gave her a new skin. That would be better, I think. And then there's so many different things that are missing currently, and this largely will change when they have an idea to do something. Boom, we'll get a new character. And running into 2020, you know, anything can happen. We can have a new enemy, a new foe. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be amazing and thoroughly exciting, and obviously I'll join you for the ride. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what aspect of this you are excited about. What is there a character you're really excited about, not so happy about? There's so many things that are going to happen, so exciting times. Anyway, if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to subscribe for more Marvel Contested Champions content, and I will be covering a load of this as we go on, then please hit that subscribe button. And as always, catch me on social media. The link is in the description, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.